Here we go.
People ask me all the time, they're like, how are John's fans at the show? I always tell them they're usually not huge comedy fans, so they love his act.
Yo, dude.
Nice.
What?
Very nice.
They're meaning like people that come to my shows have never been to a comedy show before.
Right.
And they're like, this is awesome.
Yeah, we don't know what this
Meaning
is.
like if they ever found out about other comics.
Yeah, they'd be like, yeah, John got me into it, and then I never looked back. I just kind of...
That's such a good joke. It's a perfect misdirection.
Yes.
Because it's just like jumping over the creek. Man.
It's so good, man.
Gosh, here's one from who's from Aaron Weber.
Aaron Weber's next, yeah.
The Amish haircut. You remember the Amish haircut that he had? And he made that his personality for a few weeks. Remember that? That felt really mean. I was just kidding. But I'm saying he likes the Amish because they're the only group of people that can't Google him. And that's why.
That's such a great joke, dude.
I love that he got like he scared himself with the first.
Yeah. He goes, oh, and then
that was a lot. Sorry, man.
He looked over at me, and I was like, nah, dude, it's funny, dude. It's fine. It's fine. It's like
he made that his personality for a few weeks.
He's like, everybody's like, what is the joke? I was like, I don't know. I just like to do it. He's like, is there like a bit? Or Nate said, is there like a bit about it? Is there a video we missed?
He's like, did you make a video or something? Like, so. Well, I don't really understand.
Like,
you just had it. Oh, okay.
40.
I mean,
like, you're 40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did it twice. He didn't just do it once.
Because I feel like looking back on the analysis, Aaron Weber, I don't think meant to say remember when he made that his personality for a few weeks. That didn't sound like that was written.
Yeah, that was ad-libbed on the spot.
So he goes, John's bowl cut. Remember when he got the bowl cut and he made that his personality for 2 weeks?
He was just in the pocket.
Not
feeling mean.
Not untrue. Dude.
Yeah.
Not untrue. Stellar. So that's the only group that can't Google him.
That's so funny.
Great
dude.
joke.
Phenomenal.
Great nod to the past.
Yes.
And so funny, dude. I thought that was one of the best jokes of the night.
That's so good.
Here we go. We got Josh Black.
Yes.
Oh no.
When Morgan Wallen got caught saying the N-word, John texted him and said, we all been there, fam. We all been there.
Dude, he came so hot.
I forgot to mention Josh Black.
He was so good.
Josh Black off the top.
So good.
He was the first one.
He opened it, yeah.
Yeah. So they were trying to, I talked to Lucy a little bit of Zanies, and I was trying to, how did y'all get this lineup?
Yeah.
Well, they're like, they got to be a combination of like John's good friends and people that know how to roast.
Right.
Like Josh is like, he's been on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Premier roaster in Nashville.
Yeah.
He has a roast battle coming up in like a month.
Oh, nice.
It's in April. I put it on my calendar.
Nice.
They're unbelievable, dude.
Dude, he killed it.
The roasts are. Do you watch? The Comedy Central roasts are iconic.
Super iconic.
Iconic, dude.
Are they doing them anymore?
I
don't think I've seen one.
I don't think they do.
Time.
Not on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
I mean, but they've got. I mean, the Justin Bieber roast.
Great.
Was iconic,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Yeah. But there is like a. I mean, who's been? They had the Rob Lowe. I think they've had a Trump roast in there a long time ago.
Yeah.
Where you go, man, this is so. Whatever this career is or whatever, it's all we've taken this way too serious.
Yeah,
we've taken this way too serious.
Josh killed it,
dude. Yeah, that's the least funny joke he had. But I couldn't include any of the other ones.
Yeah,
I mean that's a wild. I don't even know what that joke means exactly. I mean, I think
you're
I
white
do.
with racist tendencies.
Yeah.
Is that you're closeted racist? Is
but
that the
he's saying it, dude. When Morgan Wallen got caught saying the N-word, I texted him and said, we've all been there.
We've all been there, fam. Yo, it's cool.
I
got you, bro.
Fam is wild, dude.
Yeah, fam.
Here we go. We got one from, you want to do one from Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Brian Bates
Brian
is
Bates next.
Here we go, Brian Bates.
I'm a little embarrassed. My 2-year-old daughter wants to be a comedian like you.
Yep.
She falls on the ground for no reason. She repeats jokes that she heard me tell, pretend like they're her own. And in private, she wears a MAGA hat and says illegals are ruining our country.
The 2-year-old. The build on that is nice.
Nice. It's a great joke. Brian Bates, one of the best joke writers in town.
He's very his presentation is very subtle.
Yeah, very subtle.
He's just very casual.
I mean, dude, he had some brutal. Some of his other ones were ruthless, dude.
Because he was up there with Aaron and Nate.
And Nate, yeah, they did like a Nate Lamb podcast thing together.
And Nate and Aaron kind of like flew through theirs. And Brian was like, I got a lot more, so I'm just going to keep going.
Gosh,
he just kept.
He did. I mean, he was like at a wedding, like the maid of honor.
Yeah.
4 pages.
Yeah.
Front and back.
Yeah, he was.
Small font.
Yep.
This guy was just going for it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Which he said he flails around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten critiqued that I do that on stage.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone's ever been to the show, there's a lot of me, I don't know, falling over, laying on the ground, hiding behind the stool.
Yeah, it's active. You're burning calories.
A lot of physical comedy.
Yeah.
He likes to flail around a lot. Takes jokes that are and using them as their own that I've repeated is wild. That he said Brian Bates said I'm stealing jokes from him.
Yeah.
No, dude. But we do have a lot. Actually, I did try to buy a joke from Brian Bates one time.
How does that go?
I mean, I didn't do it.
Oh.
But I was like, man, that's an unbelievable. It was something about Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
I go, that's an incredible joke. But then I was like, well, I got plenty of jokes.
Yeah.
I've never bought it. I
do
think
people buy jokes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, all the time.
How?
It's like an open mic night. You go. I mean, usually they would say, "Hey, can I?" I mean, actually, I hear about it a lot. I've never seen it happen. But there's guys that have like. I know a guy that's a writer for a comic.
Mm-hmm.
He's a comic though.
Got it.
So when he kind of like tightens one up, he'll send the guy his 30 minutes. Do you want any of these?
Is that prevalent? Like, is that happening a lot? Or no,
not prevalent. Not prevalent. I've never used one from somebody else or taken one from somebody else ever.
That's so interesting.
But that is the reason why that joke is so funny is because that's like, and I think there's another one from Stroop about that's like the Holy Grail is you get caught lifting a joke.
Yeah,
because that you've seen that on TikTok, like Amy Schumer or
Mencia.
Carlos Mencia or whoever or sometimes SNL. They're like, this joke is ripped exactly from this bit.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a lot of me and Stroop have talked a lot. There's a lot of parallel thinking.
For sure.
Think about all the things you ingest all day, and then like a month later, that thought comes to you. You don't remember where it came from,
right?
When you go, "Oh, this is," but it's kind of like a repeat offense type thing. If you like get a or somebody should like, dude, this, like if somebody else says like, I don't know what's a bit like dogs and cats are different because cats always hide from me, and dogs, no matter what, love you. Mm-hmm. Like you can't say somebody else stole that from you,
right?
That's like, but if I did like. I'm one of 8 kids homeschooled from Lilburn, Georgia, and my dad made us get up and you're like, dude, that's John's Crist bit.
Yeah.
Like that's his.
Yeah.
You can't take that.
No.
And then somebody said the goal was to write jokes in your act that only you can tell.
Nice.
Like Jim Gaffigan is like, I have 8 kids and I'm overweight and I'm Catholic. I can't take that.
Right.
It's not, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he say? That I flail around a lot, take jokes, and then
in private
I wear a MAGA hat.
Yeah, complain about how immigrants are ruining the country.
That's wild, dude.
The progression on it of his 2-year-old daughter doing these things is like, dude.
It's such a misdirection.
Just his 2-year-old being like, yeah, I love this hat, and I hate immigrants. Really do. Just like John. I want to be just like him.
Just like John Crist. Stellar joke. I really like that joke a lot. Here's one from Tim. The legend. The GOAT.
I love John. He's a beautiful man. He was born with mascara.
Where was that? What do you mean?
That's it.
I was born with mascara.
That's the joke.
Everybody says, what does that mean? I look like I have mascara on?
Yeah, at times.
All the time people say that to me all the time.
Yeah.
Every time. Mostly on TikTok people say that a lot.
Yeah, the comments say that a lot.
Dude, lay off the mascara. I don't think I've ever worn mascara in my life.
You were born for like Fall Out Boy.
Oh yeah, I was.
You should have.
Oh yeah,
you should have went that route.
No, somebody did tell me one time. They go, dude, like your Botox looks great, and I thought that was the highest compliment.
That's like getting a joke lifted.
Yeah,
that's the equivalent of that. Yeah,
and I was like, well, no, because they were like, your face looks good.
Yeah,
and I never had Botox,
mm-hmm.
so I was like, I think that's a compliment.
Huge compliment.
It's because it's a guy wearing mascara. I guess that's a joke.
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
Or it means that you don't show facial expression very effectively.
Oh yeah, shoot, maybe
it might mean that.
It might mean that. I thought that was Tim had another one
He had some good ones.
Tim had a joke. It will never be about Trey Kennedy.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yep.
I mean, that's so wild, dude.
Trey would have loved that one.
Trey would love. I gotta tell.
You gotta tell Trey.
I talked to Trey over the weekend.
Yeah.
Michael was with him. Our DJ was with him, and he told him
Nice.
he was dying.
That was great.
I mean, it's just so out of pocket.
That was my first time hearing Tim.
Was it?
Yeah, I've never seen his comedy before.
Yeah,
I've heard
he's
you
a guy-
talk
yeah,
highly
yeah.
about him
He's
a lot.
a legend, bro. He's
Awesome.
a legend. Yeah, just every show this weekend. He's probably got 4 shows this weekend. 5,000 people every show.
Crazy.
Packed. Can't find a seat.
That's unreal.
One of the goats.
We got another one from Derek next.
Here we go.
And nobody knew how great John's life had truly been until he told on a podcast that one of his lowest points was having drinks in the morning at the airport, which is how most people start their vacations.
That was one of my favorite ones of the night.
That's an unbelievable joke. That's an unbelievable joke because I've never thought that.
Yeah, that from that perspective.
Never.
Yeah.
And Josh had a joke about how my cancellation and rehab was kind of silly too.
Yeah.
And you go, it just puts your whole like life into perspective.
Yeah.
You go, oh, this is stupid.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
He's talking about you with Bert Kreischer, right? That was on the Bertcast.
Which I was like, Bert Kreischer, which is like, I was all on the news everywhere. And then he had me on his podcast. So I like got canceled and he wanted to hear the story. And I was like, I said I was drinking a lot. And he goes, well, how bad was it? And I go, well, one time I remember this coming home from Midland, Texas. I had a layover in DFW and I got a drink at like 9 a.m. I got a shot of Tito's or something like that. And I was crying, dude.
And Bert kept looking at you like,
what the?
Get to the bad part. Like,
we should
okay,
go back and
where's
review that podcast. And
Dude.
he's like, what?
He's blown away the whole time. Just looking at you like, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Where's the crime?
And,
like,
and
where
all
is
that,
it?
and all that, and same with what Josh Black said about my cancellation. It does uncover like the religion, how the religion is how it had affected me.
Mhm.
Not my relationship with Christ, but all this subculture, this community.
Yes.
Like regular people are like, wait, what?
Yeah. If you're outside the faith,
Looking
you're
at
gonna
my
be like, wait,
cancellation,
what?
you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And it was like, Josh, and I think it was like, dude, was that like okay for me to say? I go, dude, not only okay, I go, you have no idea how disarming that is to my past. Like it just melts off of you. Like any kind of shame or like baggage or like, it's so, when somebody says the truth about it in humor, I mean, gosh, what a joke, dude.
It's so good.
And it's just, he makes it, I mean, what Brian Bates said, the one, John didn't put it in there, but he goes, I love John. I tell everybody I know about John. He goes, I have a buddy that's a writer for the Christian magazine. I told him, and then he's like, there's 4 women you should speak to.
Yes, dude. I can put you in contact. They'd have a lot to say. I take it back. That was my favorite
That's
joke
an
of the night.
unbelievable
That was my
joke.
favorite joke
I
of the
think,
night.
and then, well, it's Josh Black. He said that my safe word was Deuteronomy.
Awesome joke. Yeah, phenomenal, bro.
I can't put that one
Phenomenal.
in here either, dude.
You need any good joke too has some any good roast. Any good roast has some that make the crowd go, ooh, like, oh, we're gonna pull back a little bit because that one was
dude. I mean, you go back and watch some of those Comedy Central roasts. They're just
brutal.
Like some of them about like the one that like Nikki Glaser had a joke about Jewel one time about her teeth. It was just like, or was it Ann Coulter or somebody up there was just like, gosh, dude. I mean, come to the roast battle with Josh Black later this month. And it's just so.
I'd love to hear him.
You do sit there like, oh man,
yeah.
I mean,
I love the parallel of that's how most people start their vacations.
But I was like sincerely crying and sincerely like going to. It's like, dude, gosh,
you're like,
so
I'm
good.
spiraling.
So good.
Meanwhile, the family of 4 next to you has like mimosas and shots lined up in their tropical shirts, and
I'm going back to go to Bible study, dude. Yeah. We got another one from Aaron.
Yes.
I love John. I learned everything I know about comedy from John. Like tonight, I only have 3 jokes, but if I flail around a bunch, I can make that an hour, no problem.
Same joke, I guess, from earlier.
Right.
Making fun of my act.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nate had one about my show. He goes, what did he say? He's like, John invited me to come out to his show. And I was like, there's no way.
He said, are you sure?
Yeah, I said, he's sure.
You sure you want me to see it?
He's like, what am I going to see?
You sure? You sure it's ready for me to see it?
Which sure? I don't think I have, I got no insecurity about that.
It's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? It's fun. Like, I know where my position is in comedy and where the kind of, venues that we sell and
so does he. That's why the joke is funny.
And all those people are like, I know I think what's beautiful about a roast is all those people love me.
Absolutely.
And I know they do.
It's the only reason it works.
Yeah. If any of those were TikTok comments, I'd be furious. Oh, dude, I would be furious, dude. I would.
You'd be texting me. I'd be like, John, put the phone down. Stop. You got to get out of the comments.
I would be at 2 a.m. I can't pull it.
This isn't good.
I would be furious. If any of these jokes were on TikTok comments from strangers, I'd be furious.
Who made the joke about your stage voice?
Oh, to Tim.
Tim.
What are we doing? Yeah. He talked to him regularly. He's like, what's up? You get on stage. What's going on, Chattanooga? Baby. We got to put that whole, I'm trying to think of, I have the whole roast, but on a private link.
Yeah.
Like to send out to my agents and stuff like that, like my family, but I can't.
You'd probably need to do some editing work on that.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. What Leanne
Plus, I also think it's kind of nice for just like the people who are in the room and for you. Like it was just a nice little special moment.
Yeah, Leanne, she's like, all that stuff about you being canceled and all that stuff. And she's like, how come you never flirted with me?
Genuinely disappointed. Just like, what happened? Like,
she's like,
am I not
all the times we spent together?
I was like, sorry. Never, not even, did it cross your mind? Do you ever think of me?
It just like exposes the humanity of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, obviously, that's a little bit true.
Yeah.
Or if somebody was like, wait, you never, gosh, dude.
Yeah.
That's so good, dude. I would never felt more like oddly loved.
Mm-hmm.
After this, we got another one?
Yeah.
Stroop come back with another one?
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, what's the funniest joke you've ever heard John tell? And I told him I'll never forget because it's a joke we all love that Cat Williams does.
Yo, dude. Which Cat Williams, everybody, that was mentioned a couple of times. Cat Williams is my favorite comic.
Yeah.
Always has been.
Yeah.
Since the reason I started comedy. So I think I talk about it in here sometime.
For sure.
Cat Williams. I don't have any jokes that are similar to Cat Williams.
Yeah, talk about telling jokes from a unique perspective.
I couldn't.
By the way. That's what
I
Cat
literally
does.
couldn't.
Yeah,
but he would inspire me, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
He said, "What's your favorite joke that John tells?" It's one that Cat Williams does.
That's great.
Great.
We got one more from Aaron.
All right, here we go. Close it out.
John is a dear friend. I've always, I'm worried about John sometimes, but I can always tell how well he's doing based on what he's wearing. Like, the more ridiculous the outfit, the more demons he's battling at that moment. Like, t-shirt and jeans, he's doing great, right? Jordans and a ramen noodle sweatsuit. Book him a flight to Arizona that
day.
Today, dude.
Book the flight. Get this man back to rehab.
Do you think that's true about the podcast?
About your fits?
Now people are going to be watching the podcast thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do sometimes have make a statement.
Yeah, you go off at times.
It was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.